What is going on, people? Welcome to another reaction album review. Today we're going to be reacting and reviewing Fraksha's EP, Still Out Here. We have 5 tracks to go through. I believe I'm familiar with one of them, which is Out Here, which is the first track. Regardless, we're still listening to it because it's a banging track. And yeah, without further ado, Fraksha's Still Out Here. Let's get into this one. Yeah! Dark out here! My block out here! Fuck, man. This instrumental just bangs as well, man. Fuck, man. It just bangs. It just fully bangs. Fully in charge. Yeah! Man said I go fully ham. Cheese and we got sandwich bars, son. Down in the DM. Yeah, we've heard it before. I fucking love it though. Ooh. I don't know who the producer is on this beat, but they've taken like a hi-hat or a cymbal of some sort, and they've it sounds like they've cranked up the reverb on it and then reversed the audio file so it plays in reverse, and it's created that paired with like that clap. That's such a subtle touch, but I really fuck with it. Mixed with them, yeah. Woo! We're familiar with the opening track, with Fraksha already dropping the video to this one, and it kind of sets the tone for this EP. I said this in my reaction to the video. You can tell how hungry and passionate these guys are, especially, you know, trying to use that energy and sort of the emotion from the passing of Murky, and trying to put that into their music, and you definitely get that feel throughout this EP, but especially this track. Then you got the next track, Fully in Charge, and you know, it starts off with a lot of energy, like kind of building up, and it kind of follows that energy from the previous track as Fraksha just peppers them punchlines in throughout that one. Then you've got Level Up with AJ featuring, and me being a huge Alex Jones fan, I think I shared a disappointment with many others that we didn't hear new bars. That's not for me to downplay what he did on this track, because I absolutely fuck with that scheme that he did. Ask your GF, ask her how it goes down in the DM. Like, I love that scheme. Alex Jones coming with that very familiar style of spelling out, and that's his rhyming, like G-O-D, nah really, you're a D-O-G, like things like that. You know, we're very familiar with what he does on that track, but there was something missing from Level Up. I feel like it needed another feature. Even if Alex Jones spit new bars, no matter what Alex Jones did, I don't think he did a discredit to the track whatsoever. I just feel like Frax needed another feature on that personally. Then we got The Life We Lead, and you can tell from this song, I get the feeling that Frax is the kind of person that keeps to his morals and sticks to what he says, and kind of holds his same energy with everything that he does. That's the kind of vibe that I bring. And then the 5th and final track of this EP, Bright Lights. Now, I was really impressed with Bright Lights. The way the instrumental comes in at the start really reminds me of Kanye West, like an old Kanye West. And not so much stylistically, but in terms of how well that beat was produced, and the attention to small details is what I was really impressed with this track. And it kind of comes full circle from the first track, Out Here. You come to Bright Lights, and it's still talking about Murky. It's Murky from start to finish with this, and I feel like Murky was the whole inspiration for this EP. I apologize if I'm wrong about that, but it seems like there was drops of Murky in every single track, and especially heavily involved in that first track and in the last. So it kind of comes full circle, because you could go from Bright Lights then to out here. You could play this EP backwards and it would still take you on a journey. And even though it's only an EP, I do feel like there is a story to be told within these 5 tracks. And I think Bright Lights is a superb outro track for this EP, and I think it rounds up everything really well. Especially since, like, down to the last bars, it's, you know, rest in peace Murky, until we see each other again. It's something along the lines of that. So yeah, man, shout out to Frax. Shout out to Frax, shout out to Scotty Hines, Dime, AJ for featuring on this one. Shout out to whoever produced the instrumentals on this, or if Frax picked the, I don't know, if they're YouTube producers, should you say. If so, whoever's responsible for picking these beats and making these beats. Yeah, very, very good choices on here. And last but very, very not least, rest in peace Murky. Yeah, man, the energy that you've given these guys is absolutely insane. And I hope these artists continue to create music holding that same energy, or at least a piece of that energy, because I genuinely believe that it creates this hunger for them to create better music. So from a musical standpoint, it's better for us, and for them personally in their own well-being. I hope that they use it and try and use as much positive energy from it as possible. Of course it's not a positive thing that my man's passed, but if you are to take a positive from it, if you are to take something good from that, it's the fact that your music literally levels up to another step. And without knowing Murky personally, without knowing Frax, Scotty, any of them man that were based around him, I just hope that they're using those positives and they're using that energy to just do better things. The fact that Fraksha is still out here producing music on this level, I wouldn't say he's as good as, but I can draw shades in comparisons to DWE. DWE is a UK grime artist that is literally an OG, the same way Frax is. And DWE is still out here producing absolute bangers and just shelling down 16s and just sets, and like DWE is still out here. And the fact that Frax is doing the same in Oz, I can see shades of him. So that is a massive compliment if you understand who DWE is. And if you know about Frax, obviously watching this video you do, then I'm sure that you guys can appreciate this. So link to this EP will be down in the description. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hey, I'd love to do a track with Fraksha. So if you're watching this video and you want to make a grime track, fuck it, you want to make anything, I'm down for making a track. Fuck it. Either way, people, thank you for watching this album reaction review. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Check the description for loads of things going on with my channel, Discord, Twitch, all of that good business. And yeah, thank you, man, for watching this video. I'll talk to you, man, later.